Good morning, child development students. I just wanted to go over the preschool assignment, specifically the choice menu, because I've had quite a few questions. So before we went on school closure, I gave you the preschool vocabulary. So please make sure you're working on that. You're getting that turned in. There is a Kahoot game for the preschool emotional social. Some people have played that. It does give me the results as long as you used a name so that I know who did it. Specifically, this is to help you review for your quiz. Also, the preschool physical development is a Quizlet, so you can do the flashcards or play one of the other games. Again, it is meant for review. And last but not least is the preschool intellectual, and that is a Quizlet that is meant for review. So hopefully you've taken some time to get on there and again play one of the games or look at the flashcards to go over that information. There was a video with the Google Slides to introduce this section that Miss Potter and myself presented. So I highly suggest you watch over that and you get some information from that. But more specifically, I know we're having issues with the choice menu. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and take a look at that with you and help you to understand that a little bit more. I also will be doing some office hours, so be watching for those, specifically tomorrow, where you guys can do video conference face-to-face or call in and ask any questions. But for now, here is your preschool choice menu, which is chapters 13, 14, and 15. And again, up here with the underlined is your textbook. So if you click on that, it will open up each chapter for you to work on, and you can go ahead and use those chapters to complete this. And they are also linked in the reading guide and in your vocabulary. So here are the things you need to answer within the choice menu. So with 13, which is physical development of preschoolers, you want to look at their average posture, body shape, compare skills, look at nutrition, identify ways that 4 to 6 year olds are able to take care of themselves, describe steps to help minimizing toileting accidents, outdoor activities. Then we go to our emotional and social, which is emotional patterns, specific emotions, talk about self-confidence, general social patterns, moral development, and resolving conflict. We touched upon these in the presentation. Make sure you're adding some more information to those. And then we go into chapter 15, which is intellectual. List 8 types of intelligence, identify common elements of the theories of intellectual development. Remember, if you watch that presentation, there are 4 that you need to touch upon. Identify 3 ways to encourage children's interest in learning, link between speech development and physical development, and how parents can help their children adjust to kindergarten. So always the choice of the reading guide, which is here in Google Classroom. You open it up. You need to make a copy because it is the original. I didn't make a copy so that there's one for every student laying around if you're not going to do that choice. So please make sure if you are doing that choice that you are making a copy. Then focus notes is always an option. If you are doing these on your own paper, just take a picture of it and upload it to Google Classroom. Or if you want to do it digitally, that's fine too. If you're a student that would rather do the reading guide by writing it out, write it out on paper. Just put the questions or put the number of the question. Write your answer, take a picture, and upload it. With what's going on right now, we're going to be very flexible in how you turn in your assignments. I want you to know the information and I want you to turn them in. Don't panic. Those of you that want to do a podcast, there are many, many different options to use. You can just record it and attach a recording. There's also Podcastomatic. I'm not spelling it right. Which is you create a podcast. So you can come on here, you upload a recording and you can save it wherever and attach that. So that's always a good option. A social media page, that could be Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Just make sure you're touching upon all of these items that are bullet pointed, because that is your grade. And last but not least is a timeline. A couple students had asked about that, so that's not what I wanted to do. I want to open a new page. You can do this on paper. You can also do a timeline. Actually, I'm going to go into slides because I think this will work better. And I'm just going to add a new slide for a timeline. Click out, get rid of this one, and I'm going to make this one bigger. And up here you can draw a line. So I'm just going to draw a line. And then I'll actually do this, make this bigger. And then remember, you just insert, we already have the text box here. So for this, if you look at our age groups, when we look at our choice menu, it's 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. So I would do 4-year-olds, Miss Jensen can spell, tab, 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 5-year-olds, tab, 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 6-year-olds. And then what I would do is I would look at, okay, summarize how average height, posture, and body shape of change from ages 4 to 6. And then I would hit my awesome enter. And here is where I would change my font size. I would probably do 14. And then I would talk about, you could even scrunch that a little and fix my line. And you could even add over here body shape. And then for each age group, come here and talk about their body shape. So if we go back into our textbook, scroll. So posture and body shape, and it talks about their straighter and slimmer. And you could also come here and look at, so what is their height? What is their weight? And include that information. Make sure you're adding to it. Then the next thing you would talk about is motor skills. So on your timeline, you talk about 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. For that, then you could do motor skills. And then, again, Miss Jensen is not spelling well this morning. And then again, post that information for each age group. You could do this on paper if you would rather do it on paper, and you can draw it out and take a picture. So I hope this helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm checking email all day. Like I said, I will be posting on Google Classroom and also sending out a remind text that as to when I will be doing some office hours for my different class periods for you guys to come in. There will be a link shared through email and on Google Classroom. You can come in, ask questions. We can do face-to-face, and hopefully this will help. We will continue this I think this isn't due until March 24th. And then we'll be looking at another activity to go along with preschool and look at our preschool development. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope this helps. Have a great day. I miss you, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye.